The members of the Black Robe team immediately left the training ground, and Liang Yue also left with Yang Xinxin. At this time, only Zhang Yi and Ye He were left in the huge training ground. My time is precious, and I'm too lazy to go to the martial arts field. Let's fight you here. Hurry up and beat me so I can call it a day. Zhang Yi turned around and looked at them with a look of disapproval. In fact, the knot between the two realms has spread around him, forming a defense with no blind spots. Ye He and the other three glanced at each other. Ye He lowered his voice and said, "If the three of us beat him one by one, we will definitely beat him. As long as he loses, he will have no shame to continue to be the captain. Then maybe we will have a chance to use the Tengu team to make a comeback. Battle!" Xi Miao frowned. "But we don't know anything about this guy, but he may have obtained our information through the higher-ups. We are at a disadvantage on this." After the three people finished their discussion, their eyes were locked on him. "Do it." Ye gave a low drink. Lu Yinghao took action immediately. The 5 fingers of his hands came together and stabbed into the waists of Ye and Shui Miao, poison doctor. Lu Yinghao, a person with special abilities, his body fluids can be turned into deadly poisons or into potions that strengthen the body. At the beginning of the battle, he injected adrenaline into his 2 companions, increasing their physical excitement, greatly improving their mobility, and even their senses were enhanced by several levels, and of course he himself has been strengthened to the maximum extent. After being strengthened, Shui Miao took out a dagger glowing with blue light from the tactical backpack behind him. A turbulent whirlwind emerged around his body, enveloping the 3 of them. But Zhang Yi didn't move at all, and even slowly took out his 2 silver pistols, Bai Xiao, from the different space. After thinking about it, he added holy silver bullets to them. Just as he was loading bullets, a strong wind rushed towards him, and the entire training ground was filled with madness. The surge of airflow even had a huge impact on the field of vision. Riding on the wind, Shui Miao arrived in front of Zhang Yi in an instant. Shui Miao is a person with the ability to release, and his ability code is Windrunner. He can control the power of the storm and is good at assassination. In an instant, with the help of the strong wind, he reached Zhang Yi's back. The dagger glowing with blue light in his hand stabbed Zhang Yi hard in the back. He said, "It's over." Zhang Yi didn't seem to notice, didn't look back, and didn't even make any reaction. But the next moment, the dagger pierced into the void, and the tip of the dagger suddenly disappeared into the air. Shui Miao's pupils shrank sharply, and he sensed a dangerous aura, but his movements were too fast, and his entire right arm had already disappeared into Zhang Yi's mutant space. Not good! Shui Miao was shocked and wanted to leave quickly. Although he didn't know what Zhang Yi was capable of, his intuition told him that after entering that strange space, his end would be very miserable. But at this moment, a black gun pointed at his head, and Zhang Yi said, "This is called the end." Zhang Yi didn't even look back. He pulled the trigger without hesitation. "Damn it!" Wei Miao gritted his teeth, and the wind around him roared even more fiercely. His figure disappeared in an instant, and when he reappeared, he was already dozens of meters away. Boom! The sound of gunfire echoed in the training ground, and bullets hit the opposite wall, sending sparks flying. Shui Miao looked cautious. "Is it the ability of the space system? I can't attack at close range. How can I fight? He is an assassin, and his speed and strange movement skills are his most powerful weapons that can kill with one strike. However, Zhang Yi is the most restrained in this kind of thing. There must be a flaw in his defense. We must find his flaw first." Zhang Yi raised the corners of his mouth and looked at Shui Miao, who was running away in a funny way. The shot just now was just a warning. I was really close just now. I almost couldn't help but kill Shui Miao. Out of instinct, Zhang Yi is particularly sensitive to attacks from behind. But before pulling the trigger, he remembered that these guys would be very troublesome for him if they died. so he didn't use his ability to accelerate 20 times. Otherwise, within 7 steps, his gun is fast and accurate. Shui Miao could not escape no matter how fast he was. I'll just teach you a little lesson. Zhang Yi had a rare moment of softening of heart. Shui Miao immediately conveyed his thoughts to Ye He and Lu Yinghao. His ability is very strange. It should be a space-based ability. My close attack was absorbed. Different dimensions do not have the ability to actively attack, let alone collect creatures directly. But once he takes the initiative to enter it, life and death will be firmly controlled by Zhang Yi. If Shui Miao hadn't reacted in time, he would have become Zhang Yi's bag. After Lu Yinghao heard Shui Miao's statement, he said in a deep voice, "Let me test him." He took out a dagger and quickly cut open his palm. A trace of blood appeared, but no blood flowed out. Instead, streams of blood mist flew out of the wound like a swarm of insects, turned into red mist all over the sky, and then swept towards Zhang Yi along with the hurricane. Lu Yinghao's own blood can turn into poison that penetrates the intestines. There is no need to see blood to seal the throat. As long as it touches the human body's skin, it can quickly penetrate and kill the opponent. The red mist in the sky immediately surrounded Zhang Yi. Lu Yinghao tried to use this method to test Zhang Yi's cover. However, Zhang Yi was calm, slowly raised his hands, pointed 2 white owls at their bodies and started shooting. As long as they can't be killed, no matter how serious their injuries are, Blizzard City's medical center can revive them. If you are disabled, you will be disabled. The red mist completely submerged into Zhang Yi's mutant space and did not cause the slightest harm to Zhang Yi. But those holy silver bullets penetrated the storm like streams of light and shot sharply at the 3 of them. Holy silver bullets, precise shooting, plus 20 times increased speed, all kinds of abilities are mixed together, and it becomes a super long-range killing move, a killing move that even a high-level Delta mutant wouldn't dare to resist. Thus, holy silver bullets were fired at the 3 of them, and the 3 of them quickly evaded. The rapid-fire bullets are like a silver rainstorm, making it difficult to guard against. Fortunately, all 3 of them had been enhanced with adrenaline by Lu Yinghao, making their reaction speed quick enough. Therefore, he barely escaped the first round of shooting, but he was still quite embarrassed. "Can't you find his blind spot?" "Impossible. As long as you are human, you will definitely have weaknesses," he said without giving up. Under his feet, the black shadow flickered, like an evil spirit waiting for an opportunity. However, he hasn't found Zhang Yi's weakness yet, so he can't take action easily. That will only expose your own trump card. But Baili Changqing shook his head helplessly when he saw such a scene. There is one thing they don't know. If they knew, they wouldn't be stupid enough to challenge Zhang Yi. Wu Di looked at him. "What's going on?" Baili Changqing looked at Zhang Yi, who was calm and indifferent no matter what kind of attack he faced. He said slowly, "In the official information, Zhang Yi's ability code name is Absolute Defense. The abilities of these 3 people are just like delivering food to him. There is only one way to break through Zhang Yi's ability, and that is to use absolutely powerful force to break through the threshold of one-time absorption of energy in different spaces, causes the dimensional gate to temporarily fail. But with Zhang Yi's current strength, if he wants to do this, only those with extremely powerful release or special abilities, as well as mutants at the same level as him or even above him, can do it. This is the strength of a captain-level mutant who focuses on defense." Baili Changqing expressed such emotion. Zhang Yi may not necessarily be able to kill his opponent when facing him, but he is extremely difficult to kill. Zhang Yi stared at the 3 people in front of him calmly and fired the bullet in his hand, without mercy. Bai Xiao's pair of pistols are mainly used in close combat, which is more convenient. But in terms of power, it is less than 1/10 of Lei Shu. However, Zhang Yi didn't dare to use Lei Shu easily, especially in this kind of competition. with the team members. He was afraid that he would blow these people to pieces accidentally. But even so, He and the others fled in an extremely embarrassed manner. Shui Miao's divine movement technique was completely useless against Zhang Yi. Even if he could get close, he couldn't find a weak point to attack. Lu Yinghao's ability was even more useless. He could only release poison through physical means, and this method was defeated by Zhang Yi. Only Ye. He has not activated his ability yet and has been waiting for an opportunity. But Zhang Yi holds all their information in his mind. He released a strange person with the code name of his ability, Phantom Killer. You can use your shadow to kill people, with a range of 300 meters. At the same time, shadows can be used to exchange positions with people. In essence, he is also an assassin. What assassins like to do most is bide their time. But if he faces a mutant who focuses on defense, then his abilities will become extremely useless. Of course, they can also choose to escape. If it is on the battlefield, Zhang Yi does not like to chase the enemy. But now, they are all in a training ground as big as 4 basketball courts. He and the others want to challenge Zhang Yi, so it is impossible to escape. Then they can only be 3 living targets. From the beginning, Zhang Yi had calculated everything in his mind. If he was not 100% sure of winning this battle, he would not accept the 1-on-3 request. Bang! The light of the holy silver bullets continued to streak through the space, and the 3 people exhausted all their strength just to avoid the trajectory of the bullets. Adrenaline hormone is like a stimulant. It is more like an enhanced stimulant that can temporarily improve a person's comprehensive ability. However, the price is that after the effect of the drug wears off, the body will be in a very weak state. Now, Zhang Yi's bullets forced them to overdraft the medicine. Damn it, there's no way to get close! And even if I can get close, I don't know how to break through his defense! What the hell is that kind of power? Is there really no blind spot? The 3 people had not had any contact with Zhang Yi before. Otherwise, if they have watched the game between Zhang Yi and Wu Di, they will have some understanding of Zhang Yi's abilities. In the eyes of Bai Li Changqing, Liang Yue, and others, this battle was very funny. The 3 of them in Ye were like 3 monkeys, jumping up and down to avoid Zhang Yi's bullet attacks. They were at a loss and had no good way to defend Zhang Yi. However, Zhang Yi had too many bullets and could not use them all. He has Lu Qiren and controls the huge resources of Tianhai City, which means he has an inexhaustible arsenal. Zhang Yi released a Pacific Ocean of water. Liang Yue covered her forehead and said helplessly, his real killing move, whether it is divine power or void spear, no matter which one he uses, he can instantly kill the 3 people in front of him. But now Zhang Yi only used his gun to deal with them, as if he were an adult teasing 3 naughty children. She even felt a little sorry for these 3 guys who knew nothing about heaven and earth. After 2 rounds of design, the 3 people in Ye, he felt extremely aggrieved. But the body's reaction, speed also slows down as the effects of the adrenaline hormone wear off. Shui Miao was the first to be shot. His leg was penetrated by the holy silver bullet, leaving a transparent bullet hole from front to back. What? He screamed in pain and fell directly to the ground. Zhang Yi aimed his gun at his head and then shot him on the floor next to his ear. The green smoke filled the air, and Shui Miao was so frightened that he broke into a cold sweat. No, 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 I give up, I give up! He just wanted to get some benefits from Zhang Yi, and didn't intend to really fight with Zhang Yi. So when he saw something was not going well at this time, he immediately jumped out and rebelled. Seeing Shui Miao surrender, Ye and Lu Yinghao became anxious. As the weakest member of the Tianshen team, Lu Yinghao knew that the situation was irreversible and decisively surrendered. Captain, I surrender. I am indeed no match for you. He raised his hands and retreated obediently to the sidelines. As a human being, the most important thing is to be happy. Why do you want to live happily? Yeah, He gritted his teeth and cursed secretly. Useless thing. Under his feet, the shadow twisted and deformed at will, and then used the position exchange between the human body and the shadow to accurately dodge Zhang Yi's bullets one after another. Zhang Yi couldn't help but admire him a little. This guy is worthy of being a mid-level member of the Celestial team. There were indeed two moments. Zhang Yi, although here you use the rules to gain the upper hand, but on the battlefield, can you hide there and not come out? If I were to run away, how would you handle it? Seeing that he couldn't find Zhang Yi's weakness, Ye sarcastically said. He was still unconvinced. I think Zhang Yi took advantage of the geographical location, but they don't understand that a real master knows how to make good use of all the surrounding environments.